Today on the channel, we venture to the Far East. Beautiful this time of year for Leonardo Michelangelo NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles unboxing and review via NECA. And this time we're back at it with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, Michelangelo, and Leonardo. But of course, for all your Ninja Turtle needs that are not at Walmart, make sure you're hitting up, of course, Big Bad Toy Store. Use the link in the description down below. And these are found at Walmart. You can still find them at Walmart. It's probably all across the country right now. I am very late to the party unboxing these. I've had these in my pile to unbox and kind of just keep passing them over. As I gotta be honest, Turtles 3 did not steal my heart, and it never had a chance to not let go because it just wasn't for me from the get-go. I did see it when it came on like Showtime, HBO, whatever it was. Never saw it in the theater. I was a little bit out of the Turtles about that time. I don't know what year this came out. Was it 90, 93? What is time? What is release dates? But it did not excite me at all, and I don't think it excited a whole lot of people. And there was a lot of on the fence with NECA. Are they going to make these? Are they not? They didn't know if people wanted them. I'm glad they made them because it is a moment in time, but it doesn't have the same pizzazz, definitely, as Turtles 1 or even Turtles 2, in my book, and probably most others. San Diego Comic-Con edition, we had that big 4-pack. I still have that, have not unboxed, and I think a lot of it goes to, it was a step too far for the Turtles for me, but it'll be cool. They'll look good with the foursome on display together. I understand that, and that will be cool in my collection, and probably yours as well. And we'll unbox the other 2-pack on the channel, so stay tuned, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Without further ado, there it is, old Leo and Mikey looking good. I'm guessing a lot of reuse between these figures, and I guess we'll dive into that real soon. You got the artwork, or the graphics, I guess, that kind of represent the movie, which is on brand. Turtles 3, of course. Good team shot down there, looking very good. They're on their horses. Oh, man, giddy up, giddy up. They're on horses right there. On the side, looking good. On the side, looking good with Leo. And then on the back, you get a little bit of more glamour shots. Nothing, no blurb, I don't think, anything like that. No. You do get extra heads with them, which is cool. So I guess really I could open up the box set and these 2 packs, use different heads for them and make them feel different. I don't know. Maybe I'll end up selling that 4-pack. I just don't know if I need that much representation. See you later. Goodbye off to the side. Plastic prison here looking good. There they are, but I gotta take them offline because there's so much to uncork out of this, and we'll be back talking all things Leo, Mikey, Turtles 3. All right, I got Samurai Mikey, Samurai Leo out of the package. Let's start it off with some accessories, and we'll start with the hands, as the hands are nice because they can go between either character. You can choose your own hand adventure, truly, but we do get 2 fists of Turtle Fury right here, ready to go, balled up, ready to throw some fists. And then we get 2 splayed out hands. So use either of these. Over here, we got more gripping style hands on both characters. Now we're going to dive into the figures itself. I guess we'll start with Michelangelo first is where we're going to go. We do get a nice little robe with him. And oh, look at that wire in the robe as well. You know I'm a big fan of that. Got the spots for the arms, a little slash in the middle. But you do get a nice little robe here for the Turtles. So once again, like I said, you can put the different face masks on them, put the different weapons, put different hands, put the different robe, one with a robe on, one robe off. You could really have 2 sets of these figures if you wanted to. But a nice soft goods robe, wired cape, looking very, very nice. Now, we do get this sword, and I guess I can compare it right now. We do get 2 of these swords, 1 for each character. Would assume the other 2-pack, when we unbox that, they'll have the same thing. But an old school, almost like a fencing sword is kind of what it reminds me of, with the little guard there on the knuckles. Not quite the guard on this one here, so a little bit different. But definitely a sword. I guess back in the samurai days, you had to have a sword. Swords, not just for Leonardo anymore, is what we got going on there. So we do have those. Now we're diving in. Of course, we got the nunchucks. Wouldn't be Michelangelo without nunchucks. Look like 2 pieces of beef jerky with a little rope on the end is what they look like. It isn't a rope. It is plastic. Not a lot of movement here. You got to be careful. A little bit thin. Could easily break if you move it around too much. But you got 2 nunchucks with him. Once again, on brand for Michelangelo. He's always got those nunchucks ready to go. But now we dive in here with old Michelangelo himself. Looking interesting, definitely looking like Mikey. There's no mistaking this for anybody else, especially with the orange bandana and stuff. Now, does this helmet come off? I'm trying to see. Okay, it does. I thought for a second it didn't. I thought I was going to break it, but the helmet is removable on this one. You got the classic samurai, like a young silver samurai from Marvel. You do get the samurai helmet. Would assume these are going to be the same for each one. Would have been cool if they had their own little color in there, but I understand that too, and I don't think it was that way in the movie either. But Michelangelo all day long in the face, got those teeth showing, got those big old eyes back there looking wild, of course. And then you got the orange bandana hanging down, looking very, very nice. Looking good there. Now you get the second mask, or I guess first mask technically, but it just slides over the top there. I don't know. I don't know what you would classify this as. I guess this is the classic like samurai style mask type thing. But you do have that if you want it on there. Takes away from the turtle aspect a lot for me. I could see it if you have 2 sets. Like I said, put this on there. But to me, I want that classic Mikey look. That's what I want. Or Leo or Donnie or Raphael either. So I'm going to keep it the way it is. But it looks good in the head sculpt. You're not mistaking this for anybody else. There's no doubt about it. Now, you do get the big turtle body. Obviously, a little bit squatty kind of is the turtle look. And that's what we got going on right here. You got some of that samurai armor over the top. You got the forearm and the hand guards there. 3 fingers, of course, gripping hands we talked about. But he does got his samurai guard stuff on. He's ready to take it to the streets, ready to fight anybody that needs to. Got a bit of a rope belt going on as well. Got those parachute pants like a young MC Hammer. Looking good there. And you got the shin guards like a young Terry Steinbach. So you're playing all the hits right here in this outfit. Got some slippers going on. You got the 2 turtle toes looking interesting. Articulation arms go all the way around. You do get the bicep cut. Nope, no bicep cut on this one, but you do get the single jointed elbows. You get the side to side. Hands removable back and forth, side to side. Waist articulation looking good. No real ab crunch, anything like that. Head back and forth, side to side. Legs, those turtle splits. Oh yeah, we get some turtle splits right there. Looking pretty good. Legs do go up. You do get a boot cut. Ankles up and down, back and forth, side to side. Pretty small amount of articulation on this one as a whole, though, compared to some of the other figures we've had over the last couple of years. I don't know if I need them to be total gymnasts, but a little bit more articulation wouldn't hurt anybody. Oh, he does fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand for those keeping track at home as well. But that's old Mikey looking good for what it is. Once again, not quite iconic to me. Really kind of an eye-rolling appearance is what this was. Some may say that's where the Turtles jumped the shark at Turtles 3. But it is funny. Maybe one of you guys or gals, don't forget the gals out there, you might be able to chime in the comments where you were at the right age, where Turtles 3 stole your heart and never let go. Because it all depends where you grew up and what era you were in. There was probably somebody that was 4 or 5 years old that loved Turtles 3. So you don't want to just sprinkle the disappointment on them because they're excited for this. And I'm excited for this too as far as being on display. It's just a movie. It is what it is. But now we dive into the old Leonardo, the leader of the Turtles here. We do get that mask once again, kind of over the face. Got like a big goatee and mustache is what it looks like. It's very interesting. Is it the exact same? I think it is. Yes, it is the exact same. So we get the exact same mask right there. You can't have Leo without 2 katana blades looking good. They got the brown handle, silver blade. Looking very nice, ready to do some cuts if he needs to, chop up some stuff. Then we get down to Leo. We do get his robe once again, but this one's interesting as it's got slits in the back to put this through. So I guess you have to slide this through. I was moving it around a little bit. It would be really nice if this was removable. It does not seem to be, so you got to be careful. You don't want to break that, but it looks like you got to kind of slide everything in on that one. So going to be a little bit of a chore, a little bit of a work to get that one in there for him. Could be a bit of a pain. So I don't know. I think I will probably display these without the robes. If I do unbox that box set, maybe that'll be my robe one. We'll see what ends up happening there. We do get Leo, very similar to Mikey, of course. We're reusing a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of stuff is being reused. You got basically the exact same turtle body. I guess got to get the most out of your molds. We understand how that goes. but it is the exact same body, and with that comes the exact same articulation, as you can imagine. Of course, he does got the katana holders on the back, so that is different. You got the same helmet going on. The head is different. You got the blue bandana. Of course, bandana is the same, but you got a different mouth on him, which is nice. I'm glad they didn't just give us the same mouth across the board, but it is identical, and once again, I expect the other two, Donatello, Raphael, they're probably going to follow suit with these guys and be the same figure. So don't need to walk through the articulation, don't need to walk through any of that kind of stuff, but it is Leo. You got to have him part of the turtle group. And do you put the helmet on? Do you put the mask on? How do you do it? You choose your own turtle adventure, I guess is what you do at the end of the day. So an interesting one is Leo, and an even more interesting one is Mikey, because I like him more. So there you go. That's what's going on there. But we do have some representation of past Samurai Turtles. A recent one from the latest Holothon. We got the NECA Michelangelo right there. And then we got the Super 7 Samurai Leo over here. So different interpretations throughout the years from different toy lines, the cartoon line, the movie line, and of course the Playmates-inspired Super 7 line as well. So it's all coming up Samurai right here on the channel today with a fun 2-pack. I don't know if it's super nostalgic, and if it is nostalgic, it might be nostalgic in the wrong way. Just depends where you do sit on the Turtles Part 3 movie. For me, very cool to have as a display. Not going to rewatch the movie anytime soon, and that's where I'm going to end this video at. But what are your thoughts on this one? Pick up, pass, long game, no game. I'm not so sure what I'm doing with my life game. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon, best way to support this YouTube channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget the social media. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Turtles 3, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.